Well, it is finally time to put the flannel sheets on the bed. So here in Nebraska, it has gotten very cold and we're super cheap. So we leave the furnace on 68 degrees and at nighttime we're so cold. So I was like, today is the day we're gonna put those flannel sheets on the bed. So let's go ahead and do that. Winter is my least favorite season, but being able to cozy up my bedroom with the tree lights and just adding in the flannel sheets just really helps make winter not so hard to endure. And I really enjoyed being able to cozy up our bedroom this day. I got these flannel sheets at a kids consignment sale that happens a couple of times here where we live, and I got such a great deal on them. But this is my only pair that I have, and they're starting to get a little bit worn out. So I definitely am on the lookout for another set of flannel sheets, maybe even 2 sets that I can rotate this winter. They are just so cozy to sleep in every winter. After I got the bed made, I wanted to dust off this wreath. I have always just used my duster wand and done a really quick dusting, but they needed a good dusting with a damp microfiber cloth. So I did that, and then I decided I wanted to add a red ribbon to it. I wanted to add a red ribbon to this wreath. It hangs above our bed, and normally I just keep the same wreath all the time, but I wanted to just add a little bit of red to it for Christmas. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to play with it a little bit, maybe take out some of the green leaves so that it's not quite as full and that more of the emphasis is on this red ribbon. But I'm going to play with it and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, here it is. I did mess with it just a little more when I put it up there, but I really like the red bow, and it just is a simple way to say Merry Christmas here in the bedroom. Okay, so we have this pencil tree here in our bedroom, and I had put it up a few weeks ago, and the lights were just not quite working in a couple of areas, but every day, I would say, like another little section was turning off and not working. So I finally just took all the lights off of this tree, and then I bought some new ones to put on it. My husband is not a huge fan. It's like those LED lights that are just like really bright. So I may not keep these lights for this tree next year, but for now, I'm just gonna leave these lights, and I have some ribbon. This is the same ribbon that I put on the wreath above my bed, and I bought it, I think it's like 100 yards, and it was only $10, which was a really good deal on Amazon. So I have like a ton of it. You can see there's a ton left, and I put it all throughout my house. So I thought that I would go ahead and just wrap this tree in the red ribbon and then add my ornaments, and we'll see how it looks. I got the ribbon on it. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. So I kind of just want to leave it just like that, but I have some ornaments that were on here before and I'm going to put them on. There's not a whole lot, but anyways, I just think that that red ribbon just adds so much to the look and just making it look festive, and it was really easy and not very expensive. Many of these ornaments I have collected throughout the years, and then I've also DIY'd a few of these. So there's not a whole lot on this tree, but I really kind of like it that way. I think that makes the red ribbon stand out, and it was just so fun to have this here in our bedroom. Like I said, we've done this a couple of years now, and it just makes the bedroom so cozy and just enjoyable during the winter months. Well, it's later in the afternoon. I ended up changing. We ran some errands and I was just not feeling like good. Like, I don't normally dress up during the day anyways, and I was just feeling just not comfortable, I guess is the right word. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna change, put on a pullover, put on some pants, and I'm not gonna wear my jeans and be all stuffy and all that and try to look nice, because this is just my normal self. So anyways, we ran some errands. I had an errand to run, and then we picked up a Walmart grocery pickup, and we also did Costco. So now we got home, and I'm kind of feeling like a hot mess, honestly. I had wanted to film a Christmas home tour for this week, and it just did not work out. Some things came up, and then my house was not like clean. Like, you really want your house to be like everything put away, vacuum dusted, like all the things done at one time so that I can get like a really good video for the home tour. And it just was not working out. And so I was like, I finally just gave up on the idea and we're just not going to do it. Plus, filming the video, I have to do it at a certain time of day when the sunlight is just right, because otherwise the sunlight comes in and it just gives weird glares and stuff like that. Anyways, all that to say, it just didn't go quite as I planned, but that's okay. So I have this rotisserie chicken I need to put up, and then I also wanted to show you, I had gone and gotten some thrift store items over the weekend, and there were some really good deals, so I wanted to show you what I got. Okay, so it was all kitchen items that I really needed. One was a muffin tin. I already have one pan, but sometimes, like this Sunday, I'm going to be making muffins for church, and I'm going to be making 2 batches. And so instead of having to use one muffin pan and then wait for it to cool down and then cook again, I will have 2 this time, so I can just bake them all at the same time, which will be so nice. And this was $2, and so I thought that was a really good deal. I also purchased these measuring cups. I have some old Tupperware measuring cups that my aunt gave to me when I graduated college, I believe, is when she gave them to me because I was going to be living on my own. And they work great, but I'm missing the 1/4 cup. I don't know where it went to. And then I also, sometimes like when I'm baking, like especially like peanut butter cookies. Okay, so first thing you have to do is you have a cup of peanut butter and sugar and all that. So I have my 1 cup measuring cup and I'll use it for the peanut butter, but then I have to wash it in order to use the 1 cup measuring cup again for the flour. So it would just be nice to have a second set, and I found this. It was only $1. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it was $1. So again, another great deal, something I had been looking for. And then the last item was this small skillet or frying pan, and it was $3. It was a really, it's really heavy duty and in good condition. When I first got married, I had all the ones with the nonstick lining on them, and they eventually chipped away and started like getting in our food, and I was like, this is really gross. And so I've been slowly transitioning to either cast iron or stainless steel. So that is the other deal that I got at the thrift store. I thought it was a really good deal, and I was very happy with my finds. We're having homemade pizza tonight, so I made some pizza dough and hopefully it rises. We'll see. My yeast was not bubbling up like usual, so I don't know. We will say a prayer and hope that it rises. For supper, we had homemade pizza, and I think it's one of my kids' favorite dinners, mostly because they get to help me put it together, and they just have such a good time putting on all of the toppings, and I enjoy it as well. So that was dinner for tonight. We got all our toppings on our pizzas. This one is just ground beef, and then this one is cheese, a little bit of ground beef, and then chicken. And I had some tomato and peppers in the freezer, so I pulled those out. And those are gonna be our pizzas for dinner. I had some helpers tonight too.
Yeah.
The pizza turned out delicious. It's a simple meal that we like to have every once in a while around here. So thank you for joining me on today's video. I hope it was motivating and encouraging, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.